Hi. So, when they invited me to give this TEDx talk, my first thought was, are you sure you sent this to the right person? I mean, I make nuts butter for a living. I post baking videos. Just yesterday, I had a full meltdown over some delivery delays. TEDx sounds way out of my league. And to be honest, I almost say no. Not because I didn't have a story to tell, but because deep down in here, I still hear that old voice, you're not enough. But that may be exactly why I had to say yes. Because my whole journey began with that voice and learning to speak over it. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am truly honored to be here today. And let me start with something that may sound strange. If I wasn't fat, none of this would have happened. Yes, all of it. My business, my brand, my journey. They all began because people kept telling me I wasn't enough. They said things like, she's smart, but not pretty. So you like to cook? How are you going to make money from it? You're a girl. Try acting dumb sometimes. Those words aren't from strangers. They are from people I knew. Even though my family is very supportive, those other voices were loud. And believe me, when you hear them enough, you start to believe them. Now, everything changed for me in university. I was surrounded by beautiful, pretty, confident girls, and I felt like I didn't belong. So, I started running every morning, eating clean, exercising every day, not to impress anyone, but to finally feel strong in my own skin. I wrote an article about it. I posted on Facebook. I thought only a few people would read it. I thought only my Facebook friend would read it. It went viral. That moment didn't change everything because it was perfect. But that moment changed everything because it was honest. And that was the first time I realized maybe my story is worth something. So, with that momentum, I decided to build something. I started a nut butter brand in my kitchen with no funding, no followers, just me, a blender, and big dreams. Then we opened a bake shop. It was always my dream to have a bakery, and now we have 3. It wasn't always smooth. I used to have to do everything by myself. I used to wake up at 3 to pack orders and then go out and then deliver them at 7 a.m. and then come back home and bake again, repeat. There were months I wanted to give up. But I kept going because I believe in what I was building. People assume that everything took off after going viral. But no, the foundation came before the followers. It was passion, not popularity. And they like to say that, you're so lucky, your business did well. I disagree, maybe partly luck, but luck didn't build my factory. It was discipline. And I worked very hard, and I still show up every single day. Now, when I got online, the criticism didn't disappear. It just evolved. Now, people judge my appearance, my voice, my content, even my parenting style. I got dragged into TikTok dramas way too many times. And there were days that I thought to myself and cried, what's the point of all of this? Maybe they were right. Maybe I should just stop. But then every time I reminded myself that I didn't start any of this to impress people. I started this to express myself. I share my life, I share my business, I share my bakery, I share my baby, I share my behind the scenes. Someday I'm a CEO, someday I'm just laying in bed at 2 a.m. scrolling my phone, knowing that I should go to bed, but I just cannot stop. And the confidence is not about never getting judged. It's about standing tall and walking right through it anyways. There's a quote I love saying, "They tried to bury me, but they didn't know I was a seed. Pain didn't stop me, it planted me, and from that I grew." So, you don't have to be perfect to start. You don't need 1 million followers. You don't even need anyone to believe in you. You just need one thing: to believe that even your most painful story might become your greatest power. So if you ever felt like you're not enough, I see you. And if that voice in your head is telling you to stay small, speak louder. Thank you.